we're doing chili beans, cornbread, and I'm gonna make homemade pimento cheese, which is from Mom's Always Right cookbook. It's one of my oldest son's favorites, and I got the recipe from Wentifred, who's my best good friend, but also my aunt. And so if you love pimento cheese, when Mike said let's do pimento cheese sandwiches, or either Liz and Linda, I can't remember which one said it, I said let me make it, because once you've had homemade, there ain't any going back. Even though there's some good brands, store brands, but once you've made homemade pimento cheese, there's no going back. So if that's a recipe that you would love to have, you can watch this vlog back and write it down. I'm going to go through the ingredients real quick with you. You're going to use an 8-ounce extra sharp cheddar. That's what I use. 1 8-ounce block of Colby Jack. That's what I use today. Or you can use Gouda. You can mix up any cheeses that you want, the combination, or you can use all extra sharp cheddar. Totally up to you and your taste. But you're going to have to add, for this recipe, 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of mayonnaise to your taste, a couple of zhuzhes of Worcestershire. It calls for 1 teaspoon of, I'm going to read it so that I don't get it wrong myself, 1 teaspoon of, hold on, I can't even see, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 small jar of diced pimentos drained. Okay, so I'm going to tilt this down. Good morning, everybody, and show y'all how I'm going to mix mine up. Then I'm going to refrigerate it. Now, the nice thing about this is a great little appetizer, too. You can make it into a ball, and like a cheese ball, and serve it with crackers, or you can have it for sandwiches, burgers, whatever. At our tailgate, I'm going to slice down the middle of some Hawaiian rolls, which was Mike's suggestion. It was a great one because we want to be able to grab it easily. And I'm going to slather that on there and just close that up, cut those, and that'll be a great side with the chili beans. So I have already shredded my cheddar, my 2 cheeses, and you can buy it in the bag. That's totally up to you. My opinion is it's better if you use it from the block and shred it. Okay, so into here, I've put my Colby Jack. I'm going to add my extra sharp cheddar. I don't know about y'all, but a good pimento cheese recipe is definitely one you want to keep in your repertoire. Just saying. Anyway, let's see. 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. A 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper. Dina said, I agree. Yeah, same. It's just a good one to have. And you can kind of use this as you want as far as the red pepper goes. Taste it and see. Let's see. Somebody said, what are we making? We are making Winifred's homemade pimento cheese. One of my favorites. I'm going to open this. Yeah, I'll open this diced jar of pimentos, and I use the smaller jar. There's one in the grocery store that's double this for one recipe. Let me drain this into my sink real quick. This is a great recipe too to have around for football Saturdays, football Sundays. It's just one of those recipes, y'all, in my opinion. Love to grill it. Let's see, what are the way? I do not know, Jacqueline. This is definitely not one of those that I have tracked points on. Cheeses, some people choose to use, and my hands are clean. People get real sideways about that, even though they're not eating the food. Like my family's. Anyway, I just want to get all those pimentos out. No, this is definitely not one of those recipes that I have tried to track the points on. And I don't know about you guys, but even when I'm trying to watch fat intake, I am not a fan of fat-free cheese. Now, that's just my opinion. I'd rather eat a little bit of regular cheese and count the points for it than to try to use fat-free. I just do not like it. I wish I did. I don't. So anyway, I'm going to add in my mayonnaise. And I may go back and add a little bit more mayonnaise. I'll just have to see how it comes up. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my garlic powder before I start seeing squirrels and get completely sideways. 4th teaspoon of that. My measuring spoons are so old that the wording on it is about where you can't read it. Plus the fact that my eyes are older. I mean, seriously. Good morning, Tanya. Fat-free cheese is gross. Yeah, Terry, I gotta agree with you on that. I mean, I wish I did love it, but I don't. I really don't. And it doesn't melt good. It's like trying to melt rubber. I don't know. Anyway, let me mix this up and not get on a soapbox about cheeses, and then we'll have a debate on here about cheeses. And Lord, somebody just recently, there was a whole debate on washing meat, and then there was a debate on, which was interesting to me, the crock pot, whether to clip it down or whether not to. And, you know, it's good to have those opinions on here. People that love to cook share their opinions. They share their recipes too, which is great. I love grilled cheese, any kind of mayo. Ooh, that sounds good. I like it too. Way too much, probably. Now, if I was going to make this into a cheese ball, this would be a good consistency right here. Let me get my dubs of Worcestershire, just about 3. Okay. But since I'm gonna be spreading it on bread, like making sandwiches with it, I'm gonna add just a tiny bit, like literally, I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna add. A little bit more mayonnaise. Not a lot. Let me grab a clean spatula. About 2 tablespoons or so, okay? Just eyeball that. I'm gonna keep that clean in case I need more. Okay, I don't think I will, but the first time Winifred made this, I was like, oh my God, this is the best pimento cheese I've ever eaten. She was like, I made it. I said, I got to have that recipe. Been making it ever since. Okay, let me give it a little taste. That's it, right there. Homemade, Winifred's homemade pimento cheese. Write it down if you love pimento cheese. Give it a try. Every time I've made it, people love it. Check it out. And I'll be back with you a little bit later because I'm going to do best chocolate chip cookies, but I'm going to throw a little spin on them. And if you want to see that live, I'll be back with you in the kitchen a little bit later. Y'all take care and thanks for joining in, and we'll see y'all. Happy Saturday and go Deeks.